Oh my luck, someone's gonna jump right in here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Hey, how you doing, Sean Smith? How you doing? Hello, the Iron Train guy. How you guys doing? This is absolutely awesome to see you guys today. We need to start the show properly, so 1 second. We got I wasn't sharing the screen. Hate it when that happens. That's good, Sean Smith, that you're fine. We have 4 people in the house, and we are just sitting here. We're getting started, guys, and I'm waking up after a long day yesterday. We gotta try that again, because my start is so good. There we go. That's better. Now we have started, right? Andrew's birthday was 2 days ago. I feel like yesterday. I feel like we spent one long day. We have 4 people in this house, and I'm getting hit by lightning. You can't avoid it. It's just going to happen. So who do we have in the house? Let's see who we got in the house. We have 5 people in the house, and we're just starting today, guys. Hey, Ashley, can you give me some coffee?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, coffee time.
Dude, how much I measure to snap the coffee and it would make it soft?
Hey, Dangerous Criminals, how you doing? Yes, I am kind of awake now.
What do you like for breakfast today? You want a little breakfast? You want to make breakfast, Derek?
I'll eat breakfast later.
Okay.
I actually probably should eat breakfast now because I'm not going to eat till noon. I'm not going to be done till noon.
All right.
Yeah, I went to sleep last night, guys. After being on for... How many hours was I on last night? Like, I was on for 18 straight hours. You had 18 hours of continuous Kohl outdoors. It was a marathon, guys. I'm not going to lie, it was tough. Yeah, 18 away from 800,000, huh? That's awesome. Yeah, only problem when you do those long live streams, I don't get excited for you to come out the next day.
Want chocolate, Derek?
Yes, I want you to warm it up before you put that in, though.
All right.
Because you make my coffee like 1,000 degrees. We have 5 in the house, guys. Yay, we're growing.
Make your coffee 1,000 degrees.
Okay, what temperature do you think it is?
I don't know.
This comes to me boiling. Hey, how you doing? Dana's toolbox. It's going great. I finished 18 hours yesterday of pure live streaming for 18 straight hours. I'm here about to start the morning show in the next hour. kind of waking up, and I just figured I'd jump on here. Got playing out the show. Kind of behind the scenes of Kohl Outdoors. Gonna expand into a new community today and see what we can do about growing our community here. Oh, thanks, dangerous criminals. Good morning, the Haunted Explorers. I just talked to Brandon like 30 seconds ago. Hey, how you doing, West Haven? Always and forever. You're about to head out. You going from LA to go get them? Because they haven't even left O'Hare yet. What kind of tools do you bring out? Good morning from Connecticut. This picture is taken of the this is the Mackinac Bridge in Michigan up here. That's what's in the background. It getting hit by lightning. Kind of waiting for someone to jump up here with me. We're gonna do a little bit of hanging out. Andrew sounds like he's getting in trouble with his sister. Oh well. She's 17, and she was 19, almost 20. She's able to handle him. Not that far, Brandon says.
Kicked out.
What do you mean kicked out?
She's just trying to exercise and she can't watch Andrew. Rachel can't watch Andrew apparently.
Okay. Well, you gotta move the L. It's gonna get me banned, so get it. Move the L here.
Sorry. I need to see. Give me a second, Eric. I'm talking to you.
Coming over here trying to play copyrighted music on my stream. I can't afford that stuff to buy the rights to it. That's gonna be a great investigation. What's that? The Omen house or what? Or this house? I know Brandon's coming up here in about a month, and we're gonna be doing 4 investigations back to back to back to back.
Can I get rid of the birthday candles now? Are they out now?
Yeah, they are. You know I'm live.
I'm just asking one question, sorry.
Hey, Ken's Vlogs. What's up, bro? Well, I did go to sleep. But I can't miss my morning show, guys. I won't ever miss my morning show if it's scheduled to be done for any reason. And Stanley, you want to come up and panel with me? I want the legend. I want the Stanley on this show today, guys. Hey, Raymond. How you doing, Raymond? Welcome, Raymond. Andrew, what are you doing? Andrew John.
Trying to get him out of this area, Derek.
What's he get? What can you get into over there? That's good. You heard him.
Stop that. What's the dishes now?
Stop freaking out. Oh, you fell down? You were at 102. Hey, Raymond, do me a favor and hit my dad. Give him one more.
Sorry, buddy.
That is not yours, Andrew.
Leave the dishes alone, buddy!
Whoa, if you yell one more time.
Please. Why do you have to exercise this time in the morning?
Okay, Ashlyn.
Don't take care of him now. I'm just gonna get into him.
No, he's fine. What's in there? Ashlyn. Man. Okay, guys, I'm back.
Right now. I have a better idea what to do with these.
That's good. So how's my dad doing to this morning?
Nope, leave that alone.
Can you give me more coffee, please?
I'm kind of busy right now.
With what?
You mentioned before you measure the dishes and watching them and trying your house chores, which I can't do right now.
Okay.
And if you watch it, if you fall, okay, buddy? Does that sound good?
Yeah, we got 7 in the house now, so I'm trying to wake up.
Okay, buddy?
You didn't even have a long night last night, Ashlyn.
I'm just trying to keep Andrew around things. Why don't babysit Derek? I don't have to.
You know it's hard to run a show when you guys yelling. Yeah, I know it's below 0. How cold is it outside? I can tell it's cold. Hey, how you doing? Psycho Ghost Trackers is in the house.
Out of your hands. You can't reach him now.
-3 there. Yeah, I know it's cold outside. I can feel it. We're up to 11 people in the house, guys, and we aren't even, this show hasn't even started yet. -21 up here, guys. Yeah, the plane will be fine. Hope you have a fun and safe ride, man. And your flight's not delayed hours and hours and hours. Shannon Ann, good morning. And yes, I have slept. I slept the whole 4 hours. -7 in East. Yeah, for 12 hours, and you're coming straight back.
Oh my chair.
Mr. Kohl. Oh, I know. Summer Ann. No, I thank everyone for coming.
Don't stand in there like that.
And we're gonna.
Is it okay he stands like that here?
Yeah. Is he hurt? Getting hurt? So stop freaking out. Has he eaten breakfast?
Yes, he has.
Okay.
And just, I'll clean that up.
Get a paper towel. I'm getting hot coffee going on, yeah.
I'm sorry, dear. There.
There we go.
I'm sorry about that.
Ash is just freaking out about something today. I don't know what. Hey, Ken's Vlogs, you want to come up and be on panel? 18 hours straight, part 2. Just kidding. No, buddy. There we go. And Summer Ann is a great channel, guys. Make sure you check out Blue Collar Fishing. Welcome, Blue Collar Fishing. Go back to a fishing show today. Not much. Trying to wake up. I just did 18 straight hours yesterday, Blue Collar Fishing. I was on from 8 a.m. till 3 a.m. last night. Hot? Oh, no. No more 18 hours. Yeah, that was long. My statistics haven't even been hit yet with all those hours I got. Okay, I'll bring up for a few. We're not going to be here that long today, guys. So we're going to be here 3 hours here, and then I'm going to work at growing my channel today. I hope I did. Hey, Blue Collar Fishing, can you come up here and we can start the show right and talking about fishing? What? What's the stuff in the background?
Dude, Andrew's trying to get it earlier.
Are you moving everything around just because Andrew's trying to get it?
What am I supposed to do? He's in front of me.
Why are you freaking out? Okay, Blue Collar Fishing, let's see here. Trying to get the show focused the right way this morning. Oh. Hey, Blue Collar Fishing, can you drop me just like the first little bit of your email? Well, you didn't have to give me the whole thing. Oh, it's all about turkey decoys. Awesome. In here. So I need to go back and read that. I need to send a message.
Morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. How you, man?
Oh, waking up. That was a long day yesterday. I'm telling you that.
I would say.
It was crazy.
Hold on. Let me let me mute my stream here.
Okay. Hey, the moisture boy. How you doing? Yeah, so we're gonna figure out a way to be a little different than usual today. We have Blue Collar Fishing. He's got an awesome Twitter following. If you don't know Blue Collar Fishing on Twitter, make sure you go over and you check him out. I don't have his link right here right now. I wasn't really expecting to pull him up here, but I can get it for you real fast. Let's see where he's at. Blue Collar Fishing.
Growing a little bit better of a YouTube following now too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I broke 750, so hopefully that 1,000 will be soon.
Yeah, 754 actually.
Okay, so I got more even I thought I did.
I'm looking at your. There's another Blue Collar Fishing named exactly the same way as you.
Yeah, I told the guy, hey, I like your name. But he named himself that. I guess he's changed his name a couple of times. He said he has to wait like 30 days to change it again. But
Yeah. And
if he doesn't change it, I don't know who to talk to about that, because I've had it long enough that I actually have the URL. So you can type, YouTube/C/blue collar fishing, and it belongs to me.
Yeah. Oh, it's not pulling your Twitter up for me. What the? Oh well.
Here.
No, I was pulling up your social blade. I was gonna look at your growth on there, but I was trying something a little different, so I'm gonna go. I can pull it up on Twitter unless you have it already. Use your Twitter. Yeah, I noticed you guys were sending messages, and I was tagged, and I didn't get to read it yesterday. I was just kind of stuck.
Helping you build your Twitter following.
Oh, thank you.
I tag people every Friday. Go follow these people. #FF. Follow Friday or Fishing Folks.
Okay. Yeah, I was kind of. Well, I'm doing this 18-hour stream, and that was just insane.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be doing that. 18 hours. That's a little nuts. I went 2 last Friday, and I got a little. My butt went numb in 2 hours.
Yeah. Okay, here you guys go. I got his Twitter right here. You're posted in here. So I'm gonna make sure you're following Blue Collar Fishing on Twitter. He does a lot of awesome things over there. Yeah, my Twitter following is growing over there slowly. Now I got 770 over there.
Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason Twitter is like the one I figured out.
Who is this guy?
Who are you looking for?
No, I'm just trying to figure out who this guy is sending me pictures of decoys.
I have no idea.
I think this is someone that's coming on my show. I have to figure out who he is. But no, we have Bass Camel tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I know a couple of guys that are with him, that are pro staff with him.
With Jeff?
I don't even know his name.
Yeah, his name's Jeff.
I'm with his competition, so.
Yeah. You're with Wolfpack.
Yeah.
They canceled on me this week.
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, all those guys have 9-to-5 jobs as well. So.
Yeah. I figured that.
Thank you, R-Series. I appreciate that.
I was going to let you fill in for him, but you were sick too.
Was that Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a storm here Saturday. My internet barely connected to anything all day.
Oh. Hey, yank your crank. We can get yank your crank and then Stanley up here, and that'd be a great panel.
Hey, Stanley.
And we can
crank. Good morning. That Mosier boy. Hey, I think I saw him in Fluke Master last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I went and watched Fluke Masters live a little bit last night.
Yeah, I was competing against the Flute Master last night. I did pretty good for a while there. I had 20 to 30 people in that first one.
Well, yeah. Probably different market shares.
Yeah. Well, I need to expand it to a different market because I think we've tapped this market I'm in right now completely out.
Yeah. Hey, you too, Stanley. Good morning.
Good morning, Stanley. Because I was on for 18 hours yesterday, and I only picked up 2 people. Hey, how you doing, Hash TV?
I think, man, it's content. I gotta get. Well, first I've got to gather more content, and then I gotta get more uploads going.
Yeah.
I think these live streams are very helpful. They do a lot for you. They do a whole lot for your watch time, but
that's
on your subscriber count, there's a ceiling, I think. And I think we're both about to reach it.
I don't know if I've hit the ceiling or not. Yeah, I think in order to continue moving up, we have to expand into different markets.
Yeah.
I have a couple of professional bass fishermen coming in February, so in a week or so.
That'll be good. You can talk about what club they're going to join this year.
Yeah. Well, they're both FLW guys, so.
Not as many FLW guys left for MLF. The one I know of that did leave was
What was that?
I don't know, but I've got earphones in, so that that crying hit me in the ear. I got a little bit of feedback in my earphones from your microphone.
Yeah, so we got a couple FLW guys coming up here, which would be awesome. Yeah. Hey, oh, someone's ready for a nap.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah, I'm glad those days are over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got teenagers.
Have a nice nap.
Yeah, for the room where you're walking away here, the only FLW guy that I know that left for the MLF is Jacob Wheeler. I'm sure there's more. Anybody in the comment box can.
But Jacob Wheeler is a great fisherman.
He is, and he's a great fisherman for Major League Fishing now.
Oh yeah. It used to be the MLF was running it in a way that they could fish multiple tournament circuits.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe MLF, you can fish for them and still fish in the FLW or the BASS if both of those leagues will allow you to.
Yeah.
So maybe they have their tournaments on different days and that on the same lakes, maybe. I don't know.
A lot of times I know they're picking and choosing which one they want to go to, especially when you get hires to some of the elite guys.
Well, I wonder how that works for like the Cup and Classic, because don't you have to?
You have to qualify for the Classic, and that's
right. You have to qualify for the Classic and the BASS, right?
Yes.
So, would you be able to fish the MLF and still fish enough in the BASS to qualify for the Classic?
Well, if BASS ever made for that when it happened, I don't know what kind of show it would be without the big guys like the Kevin Van Dams, the Mike Ecanellis,
who both left for MLF.
Yes, but I think the guys up where they can fish both because I see KVD's on the roster for the Classic this year.
Oh, he has to be. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Hash Info?
But KVD is probably the only guy, and maybe Ike, but KVD is probably the only guy who can fish both and still qualify for the Classic because his biggest thing is consistency. He always finishes in the top 10.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't matter where he's at, he's going to finish in the top 10, and that just comes because he works really hard.
Yeah. I like MLF's platform, though. I like how there's a couple of different ways to win.
Yeah.
Okay? Like you can catch 100 fish and win, or you can get behind and catch a 10-pounder and be all the way back up to first.
Oh, yeah, and that's absolutely awesome. And
yeah. I also like the catch and release platform. I like the fact that they don't have to keep their 5 biggest fish. I mean, I know BASS and FLW and they put a lot in the rules and they do a lot to ensure that the fish get released alive and unharmed. But when you're keeping fish, there is no 100% guarantee prevention of not harming a fish.
Oh, yeah, that is definitely true. See, I'm going to try the KBF series this year. I'm going to try the kayak stuff.
And especially with the, I was watching, like I told you last night, I was watching Flukemeister live, and he had Chad Hoover in there, and he is the owner of KBF. So
yeah, I'm trying to get Chad Hoover to come on my show. That'd be an awesome thing to get up here.
He actually lives in the area of Tennessee I grew up in now. That's where he's moving to, where he's building his house.
Awesome.
So, which hopefully I'll be down there in March.
In March? Yeah, that's classic this year, isn't it? And it's March in the Knoxville area.
Yeah, it's on Fort Loudon Lake, and the tournament's on Fort Loudon Lake right there outside Knoxville, and the expo will be at the Knoxville Civic Center, I think.
Yeah, that'd be absolutely awesome. See, I know when the MLF comes up here to Alpena, Michigan, I'm going to be set up in the hotel there, and I'm going to interview a lot of those guys there.
That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah. That'd be absolutely awesome.
I have at Mosier Boy Blue Collar Fishing, where are you from? I am from originally the Cumberland Plateau area of Tennessee. I now live in the Lehigh Valley area of Pennsylvania. So when the tournament's at Fort Loudon this year, that is pretty much going home. I grew up 96 miles west of Knoxville.
Hey, my family garden goes, are you not tired? Yeah, I'm exhausted. But
I would be too.
But here's the thing, guys. I say there's a morning show every morning at 10 a.m. I don't care what happens. I'm going to be here at 10 a.m. And it's not even 10 a.m.
I appreciate your consistency. Man, I wish I could be consistent with things. I can't even be consistent with uploads.
Well, here's the thing I need. I'm working on building a following right now. And it looks a lot better when you go to a company and you're trying to get an interview and you say you're consistently on every single day and you start building that following of 35 to 50, 100 people coming into your stream. And that's the only way to build it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, right now I'm only sitting at 8. But I don't know, Sundays and Saturdays and Sundays, I don't ever seem to get the numbers I do on the during the week.
Really?
Really. I find I get between 35 and 50 people in the room on the weekdays. And during the weekends, I'm lucky to hit 20.
Well,
I think everyone's sleeping in.
I think you're sleeping in. Well, it's 9. Oh, yeah, it's almost 10 here.
Yeah, it's almost 10 here, too.
But, maybe you get a lot of the, also some of the folks you have in here during the weekday, they might be, like some of Grant's following. He's a night shift guy, right?
Yeah, but Grant will be here in 20 minutes.
Isn't he also in the South? So maybe some of those guys.
He's in Southern Illinois.
No, that ain't really. So, no. But I know, like a lot of the Florida boys, they'll be going fishing today.
Yeah.
It's an unfair advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna have DJ Infantry, Infantry Outdoors, as you guys know him. He's gonna be on the show on the 8th.
Oh yeah, I'm hosting a live tomorrow night at 9. I have Monster Hunter and Lizard King Fishing coming in.
Oh yeah, Monster Hunter coming in. I have Monster Hunter coming on the 30th.
He's a good guy. I know them both from Twitter.
Yeah, I don't know the Lizard King.
Lizard King is his partner.
I don't know him.
Business partner.
Okay.
You got to use that word differently these days.
Yeah, I put you on while I'm working. Weekends, I'm out playing.
Let's say I'm the opposite because I'm at work when you go on during the weekdays. Sometimes I'll be on break and I'll catch, 10 minutes of your stream and then have to go back to work.
Yeah. Hey, Spurring Outdoors, how you doing?
I keep him occupied a minute, Cole. I gotta get an antacid.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty. You guys believe it? I'm drinking coffee like it's water to this morning. Is everyone getting the notifications? Because I'm not sure if my notifications are going out like they're supposed to be. People probably think something happened to me. I mean, I wasn't in any other live yesterday but my own. Let me see here. Let me see if Grant's awake yet.
You might have to hold the puzzle. That's
Good morning, Bounces Lab.
why'd you let it go so prematurely?
What kind of kayak do I have? I haven't bought my kayak yet. I'm thinking about getting a native craft self-propel. Farmer Fanatic, good morning. Yeah, I went to bed already on Bulgarian Alien. How many for the whole time? How many in Michigan? I'm in Michigan. And it's colder than the witches.
All right, going back on.
Okay. Well, negative 23. Hey, what's up, High Country Fly Life?
Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay. I gotta see what Grant just sent me.
Negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit in central Illinois. Jeez. I thought 5 was cold here.
Well, it's negative 23 here.
No, I don't like the heat, but I don't know if I could ever get used to that kind of cold either.
I don't like the heat, and I need to move somewhere that's warmer. Because my neck and back are just killing me.
I wouldn't mind year-round fishing.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to try to get out on the ice. There should be enough ice now.
Texas is freezing in the 60s outside yet today.
Boo. 30 in North Carolina.
You know, we had this weird day Thursday. It's 5 degrees today. It was like 20 degrees a day. Then it was 60 like Thursday. So the ice is unstable. It's been like the worst ice fishing season thus far.
Oh, yeah. I mean, until this last week, I don't think there was that much safe ice. They were pulling people out of lakes. Good morning, Alan Outdoors.
Where are you at, Yankee Crank?
He's in Oklahoma.
50, yeah. Man, Oklahoma. I work for an organization out of Oklahoma.
10 Celsius, and I have to do the math. What is that about? About 3 times. What was it? Wasn't it 3.2 times? I think it's 3.2 times the. I think it's like 50 degrees, maybe. Now the ice is too thick to go. No, it's never too thick to go.
You ever get it fit past the auger?
What?
You ever get it thick enough that it's past the auger shaft?
You just add an extension.
I don't even own an extension.
I don't own one either, but I've never had it that thick.
Me either. I think that real cold winter we had, what was it, year before last? Or last year, where it was like 15 degrees for 2 months. I think like 15 inches of ice is the thickest I've ever went through.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Did I miss Kohl off an 18-hour stream? Yeah, we're in the morning show now, buddy. I guess Ken didn't want to come up here. I sent Ken's vlogs a invite, and he never came. That's okay. So we get back to fishing.
Yeah, no problem. Well, we talked about the tournament. Do you ice fishing? Do you ice fish? Do you have a hut?
Yeah, I got
Shelter?
a couple different types of huts, shanties.
Yeah, which one are you using right now?
One second, let me get my alarm.
Yep.
Like I said, I set it up. I wouldn't miss the show no matter what. I have out on Towers Lake on Lake Huron. What was the question? Hey, Blue Collar, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Going back and reading some of these things of what's been saying.
Hey, there's my Google Hangout window. It disappeared for a while.
Oh, you found me?
Yeah, well, I've been on Google Hangouts. I've just been in the watching on the live stream, even though it's delayed, so I can see some of the comments.
I'm Hook TV. I changed it. My actual 18 hours ended at 3 a.m. So yeah, you did miss me. I was in bed.
So, what ice fishing shanties are you using?
All right, now. Oh, what is that? It's a. Oh, there's different non-branded shanties. I've had them for years.
Okay. Are they insulated or?
They're not insulated. I put a heater in there and it just stay just as warm.
Buddy heater?
Yep.
I don't know. When the guy I go with all the time, he has a clam, I think.
Yeah, clam.
The flip shoulder. Yeah.
I just use the soft plastic ones.
Yeah.
So.
I saw was it Amazon or something like that? Is I'd never heard of it. It was like $70. It was like the pop up behind you. Let me look at that. You know, the name of my channel is Blue Collar Fishing. It's not.
Oh, Mojo Boy stopped in and made a request for dinner for breakfast. Yeah, my young one, he takes his nap about this time every day. Oh,
I wish.
Okay, my dad says yes, he's had it thicker than the Arg out in Tawas Bay.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
Don't own an extender, so that would be an issue for me. But,
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess I'll go home.
Storm Jones, how you doing? If you guys are new here, please make sure you hit that red button underneath my name.
I heard somebody ask the other day, what do you throw in really cold, really muddy water? I was like, my stuff in the truck and go to the house. Cold and muddy is the worst.
You have to slow down. You also have to hit them in the nose. And then maybe you might be able to get on the bite if you hit them in the nose.
Maybe, and then it's just a reaction bite because something hit them in the nose.
Yep.
Cold and muddy is the worst. It is. It's the worst.
You find out you have to make repetitive casts at the same spot over and over and over and over. You almost have to make that fish mad.
Well, if it's muddy and you can't see it, you might just be cast into a rock.
Yeah.
That's what I throw in real cold, real muddy water. I stuff in the truck and give up.
But that's if you're on a tournament, you need to wait.
Yeah. Well, if I was in a tournament, I would go. When water gets muddy, they tend to go shallow. But
yeah.
If I was in a tournament, I would look for shallow and I would try to find some clear somewhere.
Yeah. If I was in a tournament, I'd go. I'd look for some clear, and what I'd do is I'd head up a river and I'd start looking for any place that is getting a little less murky.
Yeah. And the same if it was as clear as bottled drinking water too. I would go look for some murk.
Yeah. Oh, up here, that's all you got. At least up in this area of the state, you have nothing but that clear stuff.
Yeah, I fish in Pennsylvania, and trout fishing is the biggest form of fishing here. They even put them in the lakes and stuff, and it's mostly deep, clear water lakes.
Yeah, up here we have one just down the road from me is Hubbard Lake, and that thing is clear. You can see the bottom. You can see down to the bottom in about 30 feet of water.
Yeah, well, even the lake I grew up on was like that because it was we call it a rock bluff lake.
Yeah.
Bell Hollow is the lake I grew up on in Tennessee, and the Kentucky side of that lake has the smallmouth world record, but 30, 35 feet deep. It's like looking through a glass pane window.
There's here, Farmer Fanatic. Yeah, and those lakes are, especially if you're looking for spawning fish, you don't look up to the shallow. They're going to get naturally pushed deeper. Even their feeding zones and all that is a little bit deeper water.
Yeah. What is your absolute confidence bait? Like, what do you throw when nothing else will work?
When nothing else will work.
Yeah, like when you're not having any luck with anything that you want to try that day, but you don't want to go home with a skunk. What are you taking?
I'll tie on a number 9 original Rapala and start using that.
That's not a bad one.
Or a number 11, depending on what I have available at the second. But usually, if I'm having problems with everything else, the smaller is the better.
I think the time of year depends a little bit too, but
yeah, trying to match that hatch a little bit, trying to make your baits about the same size as the other baits.
If I am really desperate and hard up, and well, even if I'm not, sometimes if I just want to go catch fish, Gulp Alive, the Gulp Alive Mini from Berkeley.
Okay,
it's a soft plastic flute style bait. That's my confidence.
Well, if I'm picking one that's on the water, it's definitely a drop shot with a impulse leech.
Impulse leech?
Yep. Which would be made by Northland Bait Company.
And anything bigger, if I'm going worm, hard to beat an old-fashioned Cinco. I have no idea why they work, but they do.
I think they kind of, depending on how you hook them, if you're hooking them in the middle, I think it kind of gives off that vibration of an injured bait fish.
Might be a thing. I Texas rig them quite a bit too. I fish a lot of like there's a Lake Tohi around here. It's got some sort of invasive Japanese water plant in it that's pretty much it's choking out the lake. So, but it creates a lot of vegetation for fish to hide in. So you have to Texas rig there. Even Texas rig, sometimes you're lucky to get your bait back. I've actually gotten a hollow body topwater frog hung, so it's thick when you're getting a hollow body frog hung up.
Oh yeah, that's really thick. Yeah, a lot of times I like to fish. It depends on the time of year. I mean, I know we have weed bed. One of my favorite places to fish. There's a weed bed that's out on like 12 and a half, 13 feet of water in the middle of the summer. That's just the place to be.
Yeah, definitely. A little bit deeper, and anywhere you got an oxygen stream or maybe whatever you call it. Some people call it a squall. Some people call it a pocket. It's like an underground stream or feed.
A spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're in a reservoir,
channel.
Yeah. If you're in a reservoir, anything that has a backwater, the thing is, the later in the year you go, the far up the river you go. And if you're fishing a tournament, always remember that the east side is going to be the better side than the west side because you're going to have to extend that morning bite by an hour or two because of the shadows.
Right.
I think a lot of people don't think about that. Ash, the Emerald Knight, welcome.
Another thing you got to keep in mind is, when you're talking about the shadows or whatever, is they don't have eyelids.
Yeah.
They can't blink. They can't close their eyes against the sun. So they look for, they're like us. They look for some. Well, they're not like us. They're obviously amphibious and we're mammals, but on comfort levels, they look for, somewhere they're comfortable, somewhere they can hide from the sun, somewhere they can get something to eat, somewhere that's cool, somewhere it's got the oxygen, etc.
And the shade actually helps them see a lot better. That's why the morning bite, why you have that hard morning bite in the early morning and then the late afternoon, is because that's when the eyesight is at the total highest extent. What is that? It just popped up. Oh, Lake Tahoe.
I sent you a link to that lake I was telling you about, all the vegetation.
Okay. It popped up here. I'm like, what is that?
Like I said, it's thick, man.
Wow.
Right? I have to learn, like you have, how to like share things and everything while you're on these hangouts.
Yeah.
I watched like 3 instructional videos today, so I know so I don't look like such a knob tomorrow. So I know how to get everybody live and ready to go, and stream from here to YouTube, etc.
Yeah. Oh, what's been going on with mine? The reason I can't put names underneath people is me and Spider-Man CV, we tried figuring out for hours how to get it to work right, and it just won't work right on mine for some reason.
Oh, yeah?
Capture a window, and then I can put name tags on people, but it just won't work right.
Huh.
Okay, Stanley. I'll bring up Stanley.
Pardon me. Someone on panel on my phone.
I posted you an invite. Yeah, I'm starting to send emails to people to get off here, so I don't have to ask everyone for their email all the time.
Glendale Lake is covered in weeds. Yeah, Bouncer, it is. I live in the Lehigh Valley area here, Bouncer. We have a county lake here that I just sent him is Lake Towhee. I think it's Bucks County it's in. It's not too far from Knockemixon. Bouncer would probably know that lake.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Stanley? Stanley's up here now.
Morning,
great, man. Appreciate you guys having me. Blue Collar, always a pleasure to see you, man.
Hey, thanks, Stanley. Or you too, bud.
Sir.
Yeah, Texas. I love fishing down in Texas. When I was stationed down there, I used to bass fish there all the time.
Yeah, where were you stationed?
Fort Bliss, Texas.
Fort Bliss. Okay. Yeah, I love this conversation you guys are having. You were talking about how fish don't, they're not able to blink, and so they can't look at the sun. They don't have the same ability. I never once thought about that, and it is so true. I love that. I learned right from that.
Yeah, one thing you need to do I don't care where you're fishing, what you're fishing for, is always look for the dark spots. And also make sure you pay attention to the bottom of the lake. A lot of times what fish will do is they'll fall like where you have sand, meat, and clay, and they'll stay on that line, and that's how they're going to transition from one point to another. That's like their road map, their roads down there. Yeah. Your transitions, your different types of things.
Well, especially bass, because they bass in different times of the year, they tend to hang out in shallower water, so they can't go deep to get away from the light either, because they come up to bed. So you're going to look for cover somewhere they can get out of the sun, somewhere where they're not, like I said, they don't have eyelids, so they're not going to want to stare up at the sun all day.
And one thing that they'll do is they'll position themselves where they're looking out towards the edge of a weed bed and what they're going to do to ambush predators. That's how they feed.
Yeah, that as well. They don't have Kroger.
And we do salt water, and I can see those exact same tendencies in the fish. They're real popular around oil rigs, and what they're doing is they're hiding up around that structure. They're staying out of the sun, and they're looking out at things that are being lit by the sun. Exact same deal.
Yeah.
Well, there's the sun is one major reason, but there are a couple. They also want to hide themselves, like Kohl said, to ambush the bait fish. I mean, they are predators. That's how they eat. They don't run to Kroger and buy their buy their groceries, and also, but they want to camouflage themselves from other predators that eat them, like birds of prey and things of that nature.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and that's one thing is people you need to keep in mind when you're fishing is think about as if you're like you're hunting for any other type of predator. They are going to be taking targets of opportunity. They're going to also be after easy targets. That's why a lot of baits look like injured bait fish, and that's a bait of opportunity. If you're using live bait average, just take that into consideration. That if your minnow looks like it's injured, when you put it down there, you're more likely to get a strike than you are if it's not.
Yeah, it looks like an easier target.
Yeah. Yeah, they are very opportunistic eaters.
Yeah, we see a lot of that in the stuff that we do too. Grant, good to see you, man. Always a pleasure, sir.
Good morning.
Morning, Grant.
I'm about to kick Rachel's ass.
Why?
Yeah, Kohl kept me up too late last night, so I didn't get up to go fishing this morning.
Is it warm enough to fish where you're at, Grant, or are you ice fishing?
No, it's open water. We haven't had much of a winter at all. It was 10 degrees yesterday morning, 28 degrees this morning. Had a little bit of dusting and snow last night.
Southern Illinois, are you over by like the St. Louis, Missouri line?
I'm 2 hours south of St. Louis.
You're 2 hours south of St. Louis.
Yeah, he's just across the river from Kentucky.
Right.
Paducah.
Morning, Bouncer Slab, Jays.
Hey, how you doing, Jay? That's my brother, Jay's 0530. Why don't you ever bring Jay's Entertainment in here? That's his actual YouTube channel. If you wanted to grow his YouTube channel, that'd be the one you bring in here, not that one, James. I'm just saying.
Right.
Pardon me.
I'm not sure if I think she might be in here. I think my wife might be in the chat down there saying hi. I can't see anything that anybody's typing and stuff like that. So, one, Rachel, if you're here, hi. Two, you guys are not allowed to say anything bad about me. I got to be able to defend myself.
That must be Storm Jones is your wife?
No. It'll be under her account's under Rachel Kesey, I believe.
Oh, I haven't seen Rachel yet.
No, well, she's probably not big at chatting.
Oh.
Good morning, Rachel.
Hey, good morning, Rachel. You just got outed.
Sorry, Stormy. You got beat.
We were talking about confidence baits a while ago. I am assuming Grant's confident bait's just a good plain old night crawler, right?
Man, actually, I haven't fished with the night crawlers much. I just started racing the red wigglers in August, the Africans in October, and then I've had the Europeans for 5 weeks. So
the thing about night crawlers is I never understood why fish actually bite a worm, because naturally you're never gonna see one.
I'm the same way. Even the artificial baits that imitate a worm, I'm like, most fish can go their whole life and never see a worm. They're not great swimmers,
I think an actual worm, if you're fishing it, I think they're actually taking it more because fish don't see horizontally, they see vertically. So that what they're seeing it is maybe like a minnow or something. That's the way I fish them, thinking that they're going to think of this as a minnow.
Or an eel, maybe.
Eel or maybe a leech. I don't think they're thinking it's a worm. But I don't know what they're thinking about eating worms.
Yeah. I'm not sure how true that is, as far as, because worms, whenever there's a pressure change or there's it rains, they get out moving, and I could see them. I could see them getting in the water. I know at work, we've got 3 backwash ponds, And whenever there's worms out on the ground, I'll throw them in the water, and as soon as they hit the water, they're gone. Of course, that's a little different. They don't have a whole lot of food out there other than other fish.
That's also a sensory reaction though. Like all fish have a sensory reaction. They can feel the vibrations in the water. That's the reason you have like lures with prop baits and like the whopper plopper or something like that. But especially if there's not a lot of food opportunities, anything they sense hit that water, they're going to check out to see if it is food.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just when you really think about that though, I don't know. I just don't understand the idea of a worm.
And you can put that theory to the test because I would bet if you just throw some, loaf Wonder Bread out there, they would react to that too. And I know no Wonder Bread gets washed into the water.
Well, I do. I'll if we get a quarter loaf or whatever of bread go out of date or start getting bad or whatever, I'll throw it out. But bass never hit it. It's always a bluegill.
You're throwing out to feed those ducks you're trying to shoot in your sanctuary.
I can't shoot at work. We do get ducks and geese on there every once in a while. Mainly geese.
Yeah, Grant has a sanctuary boat. He goes out there and all the ducks are safe.
Well, bass are a little bit more reserved than like bluegill. Bluegill are, super aggressive. So the bass just hang out. And the bass probably, if you throw bread out there and the bluegill are going for it, the bass are hanging out to go for the bluegill.
Yeah.
It's like the bass aren't filling up on the bread basket. They're waiting on the steak.
Right.
And usually one of the best things to do is you find the bait, you find the fish.
Yeah, I need to get some of that bluegill feed on video, maybe my GoPro, and stick it underwater because it's clear water.
Yeah, that'd be some awesome looking footage.
I hope most y'all into a bubblegum catfish challenge. I don't catfish.
What, trying to catch catfish on bubblegum?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it would work for carp. Carp are attracted to sweet smelling things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to get catfish on bubblegum down here. We get catfish, but I don't see them taking bubblegum. I tried them on Taco Bell once. That didn't work. I don't see them doing bubblegum.
Well, I just came across something that someone made a video, bubblegum catfish challenge.
I don't know. That might be possible. I've caught them on ivory soap.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, catfish, they feed by smell. They have a sensory smell. So when you throw ivory soap into the water, the scent dissipates.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter quite as much, I guess, the scent itself, just as much as it has a scent.
I think not. Even though catfish can smell stuff in the water, and they are, they're opportunistic feeders. I will say this though: if you want to catch the bigger fish, you want to go with something that, like Kohl was saying, kind of match the hatch. You want to go with something they're already eating with catfish. Yeah. Like a lot of people use chicken liver, and that works pretty well. But as about the most disgusting thing I use, the stink baits and the dough baits for catfish. I'm sure some people have results with them, but for me, there's a lot of them on the market, and all of them stink. Pun intended.
But when I go out for the catfish, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna catch some bluegill and I'm gonna slice them up.
Exactly.
And
bluegill, gizzard, shad, whatever they're used to feeding on in that water system.
And I'll do they'll place them vertically, and they'll put my hook to a piece of meat that way.
Yeah, down here for the catfish, we when we're fishing for reds and drum and some of those guys, we put out cut bait or live bait, and we're always fighting off the catfish because they're that's what they're eating too, and that's how we get them is cut bait primarily. It doesn't even have to be that. Actually, they like fresh stuff. They'll take fresh bait.
You go catch a few bluegill and that's what they want to slice up and use for bait.
Yeah.
And on, Grant's worms there or whatever, like, we can't figure out exactly why they're going after worms, but all fish eat them. I've caught almost all my PBs, just fishing with night crawlers, like fishing, just killing time fishing, including catfish. I was crappie fishing or pan fishing one day, and I pulled up a 17-pound blue, 4-pound test line, and a night crawler on a number 6 hook.
Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be giving it a try this year. And I'd say my go-to bait for bass would be a red shad culprit
Red
line.
shad. How do you like those strike first lures? Are you going to use those and see if you can catch a couple bass on them? They're pretty good. I like them.
I hope so. I mean, I spent the money on them. I hope I catch some fish on them.
I'm sure you will. You know what? When I was pointing at the places as you were coming out, try fishing those points I was pointing at. All right, the people were muted that day. I was like, "Oh, wait, there's a point you can cast in there."
Yeah, I really haven't fished the river like where we were traveling back that day. I haven't fished the actual river that much at all. I mean, we fished.
Oh yeah, I've seen places in there. I think there's some pretty big bass sitting. Hey, does anyone know what bridge that is behind me?
Good morning, JNC, No Limit TV.
Hey, JNC, good to see you, man. I don't see the chat down here, but
Good morning, JNC. Do you guys know what bridge this is?
I have no idea.
No idea?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
yeah, I'm looking. Is that one of those ones in London?
No, it's not. That's a 5-mile long suspension bridge.
5-mile suspension bridge. That's not one of those bay bridges in San Francisco, is it?
No, it's not.
No. Architecture's wrong.
That's not the bridge that connects, that goes across the Great Lake for Canada and Michigan.
Yes, that is the Mackinac Bridge.
Mackinac, yeah.
My brother says a scary one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't recognize the picture, and I didn't know the name of it, but
Yeah.
I've been across that bridge going into Canada, and it is freaking terrifying.
I don't think it's that bad. I love driving over the grates and looking down. Blue collar's like, you're crazy, man. Yeah, you have half the bridge payment, the other half is the grates, and you can actually, if you're driving, you can look down out your window. You can see the water underneath the bridge.
Everybody asks, "Oh, are you scared of heights?" No, not particularly. Oh, you scared you're going to fall? Isn't everybody? Well, the fall scares you. Well, that sudden stop at the bottom concerns me.
And when you jump from that high and hit water, it's like hitting cement.
Yep.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, and it's nowhere near that tall or that big, I jumped off of South Holston Bridge in East Tennessee. It's on Holston Lake by Virginia and Tennessee.
Yeah.
But it is high. You do? Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I went to East Tennessee State University.
That's right. You went to ETSU. Well, I jumped off that bridge in my late teens on a dare. I jumped feet first, so it wasn't like hitting cement or nothing. I went into the water, but the thing is it was high enough that when I went into the water, I went deep enough that I lost daylight, and I got a little disoriented. So I'm swimming around trying to figure out which way is up. I finally relaxed a moment and just I exhaled and waited to see where the bubbles went, and I'm like, okay, let me get out of here.
That's a picture I actually took right there. And that was from the Michigan side looking over, and I was about to go across the bridge.
So there is no way I would ever jump off the Mackinac.
Oh, you die. People
Yeah,
have definitely died.
Definitely.
And there's
And even if you didn't die from the fall, you'd be pretty messed up, and you'd drown. You'd die from the Great Lake because it's usually pretty rough.
Well, that place right there, that's the Straits of Mackinac, and that's got a wicked current there. Really good trout fishing though.
I was going to say, I would assume there's probably a good amount of fish at the on the legs of that thing.
Well, I don't know. I never really tried that before. It's really, really deep. That's the reason I had to be a suspension bridge. It was too deep to get down to make the pillars.
Hey, Stanley, you're in Texas, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever fished falcon? That's on my bucket list.
I did for the first time this year. That year, you're talking about some pretty high class destinations there. Falcon is sick. Got amazing fish out there.
I've done it. I fished falcon once.
That is rad. I got a I don't remember if it was falcon because there's falcon and then there's a bunch of ones around there in that vicinity. But I got I lost a massive grouper, a jewfish or something down there. And in the same day, I got about a 400-pound, we think it was a sand tiger. Didn't really get a good, didn't identify it very well. Got a video on it on the channel. It's the I don't know, that main video you put on your channel, you know, the channel trailer. And that one, we hit a falcon out that way. And I got about a 400-pound sand tiger shark. It was nice.
Isn't falcon freshwater?
Falcon, I thought you were talking about the falcon is a fishing spot offshore, or at least there's a falcon offshore that I go to.
Oh, we're talking about falcon, lake falcon.
Oh. I'm talking about lake falcon. It's on the BASS tour.
Man, I feel man. Falcon is one of those. You guys just you kind of sold me out on that because that's not. I don't really talk about fishing spots like that because it's an oil rig, and it's awesome. So it's not something I want to point people in that direction.
Oh, okay.
You got me to give up a spot, man.
Oh man, now we gotta go.
I wasn't even talking about it. You do mostly saltwater, Stanley?
Yeah, I've done some freshwater, and I failed miserably at it. One of the reasons I started watching all of you guys was so that I could kind of pick up and do a little bit more freshwater because I'm just not very good at it.
Man, don't watch me to get better at fishing. I'm entertaining and I'm kind of funny, but I ain't no expert.
I did a couple of videos of freshwater. I got skunked the entire time. All year long, we got skunked. And so it wouldn't take. I mean, I was using dough balls for what was it, like crappie or something? I don't. It was dumb. Whatever I was doing was dumb.
Man, I had to go get some minnows.
Yeah, I might have to try
Or
to
if
find
you
some
don't want to use live bait, those gulpal eyes I was telling you about earlier, they also make them micro in a jar about that big, and their sauce. Those things, I kill crappie with them.
What's up, Grant?
I'm gonna have to find me some minnows. Our local bait shop, I heard closed down. I hadn't been by there, but
go get yourself a screen minnow catcher.
yeah, I've got one of those.
And here, I'm gonna give you guys a secret exclusive here. Okay, what you're gonna do is get some flour, and you're gonna put about half the bowl, and then put barely enough water in it where you start making a dough thing, and then freeze it, and then go out and put it in the lake frozen. And then as it slowly thaws, the dough is actually gonna last a little longer.
Put it inside the trap.
Yep.
I don't know. The only dough bait I ever use is like power bait for stock trout.
Oh, we're talking about trapping minnows.
Oh. Yeah, that would work. I just throw bread in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that when it starts breaking apart, you get more fish coming into it, and it lasts a lot longer.
Yeah, it could be.
Hey, what's up, Renton and Bloody?
Do what?
Awesome channel name.
Written in blood. Huh. Hadn't seen that one before. Good morning. Hamilton Family Vlogs. Ian Matthews. Good morning.
Have you all noticed doing some of these lives, like you get some I guess support or whatever. But people come in and the support for support guys, but they'll have 2,000. They'll have like 1,000 more subs than you, and not a single video. Like what the?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, they'll come in there and they'll have 1,000 more subs than you, and but you watch, you can go and you pull up on Social Blade, and they have they don't have as many views as you do, or as much watch time.
I've seen several. They don't even watch time. They have 0 watch time. They haven't uploaded a single video.
Yeah.
Oh, Red and Blood does a support stream, guys. When do you do your support stream?
Yeah, I don't understand how that happens.
Mm.
Well, why do they do it? What do you get out of that?
No idea.
I guess the bragging rights to say, hey, I don't have any videos and I've got more subscribers than you.
It's better than me.
I guess.
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out another fishing community within YouTube to go jump into there and try to expand my horizons a little bit.
Yeah, you know what I did? That I saw I've seen a 20-something% jump by contributing to fishing forums in the area.
Mm.
That helped out.
That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I know that's how Fluke Master got famous to start with. He started out on bassresource.com.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hey, Grant, my family garden, say hi.
Hello, my family garden.
Yeah, I had a couple of them that made the whole 18 hours with me last night. That was absolutely amazing.
I feel bad for. Are you using a computer? Are you streaming off of like a computer? You using your phone, or what are you using, Kohl?
I'm using a computer.
I feel bad for your computer making that thing work.
Yeah, I use my laptop as well. My phone.
Yeah, Red and Blood has tons of videos. I know they do.
Notifications.
Yeah, we wasn't saying you in particular, Written in Blood. My family garden's working in the garden. Must be nice. They're in the
Oh, I'm
UK,
looking
right?
forward to that this year.
My garden's frozen rock solid right now.
Yeah, Written in Blood. I didn't mean to make you think I was talking about you. It just happened to cross my mind when you came in.
My family garden says she couldn't last the 18 hours, so they couldn't last the 18 hours.
How many people did you have in there, man? How many?
I had,
What are the numbers?
I had to restart it 3 times because you only can do 8 hours at a time with the Hangouts going.
Really?
The first one I kept the average of between 20 and 30 people. The second one I was between 10 and 20, and the third one actually we jumped back up to 15 to 25.
15 to 25 viewers.
Yeah.
Well, back on
travels.
Back on the fishing.
Yeah, let's get back onto the fishing, guys. Segue back.
Do y'all do catching cooks? Do y'all ever keep any of the fish?
I'll do the walleye and the perch, and definitely salmon.
I'm with you on the yellow perch.
Yeah, we only catch what we keep. Like we feed our family on it.
Yeah.
What
saltwater too?
What saltwater fish are you keeping over in Texas? There, where are you fishing at? Corpus Christi area, the Gulf?
Yeah, Corpus Christi area. You know, I don't really go for game stuff. I don't really. We will take we'll take redfish and trout. I don't particularly target them.
Mm-hmm.
I target stuff that's not regulated, so that it all tastes good. You know, whiting, not king mackerel, Atlantic kingfish, spadefish. We love spadefish. We'll catch that other stuff, but now we're looking to put meat on the table.
Yeah, I don't eat bass. I've tried largemouth bass a few times, and I think it's got a twang to it that I just don't get into. So I mainly keep crappie and bluegill. and I eat fresh fish so much it's hard for me to eat frozen fish.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you on the bass. I've had bass too, but bass for a couple of different reasons. Not only because I don't think they taste that good, but also those tournament guys don't want you keeping bass if there's tournaments in that lake. So you want to release them to go get bigger and spawn more. And bass is the most popular tournament fish in North America anyway. So I don't keep them because I don't think they taste very good. I don't lose my stuff when people do. They bought the license. They have a right to. But yellow perch is up there on – agree with Kohl. Yellow perch is up there with table fare for me. And just plain old bluegill. Anybody can catch them. They're abundant. They're in all waterways, and they have a sweet tasting.
Oh, yeah.
Fish.
Bluegill is probably my favorite to eat. Good morning, Precision Angling.
Hey, what's up, Precision?
Bass are great in the wintertime, seem to taste better than in the summer. Yeah, I agree. Cold water fish definitely taste better regardless of what kind it is.
The same with that holds true. The same with the panfish though. So,
right.
I noticed they're a little crisper tasting if I caught them out of the ice, the perch and the bluegill.
Oh yeah,
that's probably because you don't have as much because they're going to taste like whatever they're eating on at that time, and in the wintertime their eating options are limited, so they're not going to have as much murky tasting food options, I guess.
Yeah, they're gonna be eating more minerals and stuff.
Right. So the fish is going to taste like fish, not worms or algae or whatever they might be feeding on.
Yeah. Hey, you see, we're building up a little following now. We're up to 17.
The person I fish with the most, he's retired. I think he's 71. All he wants to do is bass fish, and he keeps them. I mean, he'll keep 5 and 6 pounders, but he eats them.
Mm.
A lot of times
as long as he's within his regulations, he bought the license too. Like, I wouldn't keep him, and if I was a tournament guy, I could see why I'd be upset about it, but I ain't saying nothing. He paid for his right to do that.
Yeah.
Well, here's something a lot of people don't realize. You need to call out some of those medium-sized fish.
Oh, yeah, definitely. If you have a lot of stunted-sized fish in the area, you need to call them out. Yeah. Problem is, in public waterways, the state won't let you do that.
Yeah, we've got several different spots we go to, and they've all got different regulations. The place we fish the most, you can only keep 3 largemouth and have to be over 16.
No way, I'm not taking that.
I mean, 16-inch largemouth here is about a good 2.5 pounder.
Can you?
Yeah. The thing is, in order to grow those trophy-sized fish, you have to call out the middle-sized fish.
Yeah. Right now, there is one fish that everybody should be keeping above all the rest of them, and especially I would think in Grant's area, I would say he's probably got a problem with them. And I've ate them; they're pretty. They're actually pretty tasty. Yep. Everybody should be eating only Asian carp right now. Those things have got to come out of the water.
I want to do an Asian carp trip, and I know that's not a highly valued targeted species, but that just looks like something I want to get into.
Hey, Stanley, to catch those, just drive your boat down the river. You'll catch them.
I know. I've heard all kinds of stories. I want to try it with a bow, but I'll take them however I can get them.
I've never caught one on a rod and reel. We've caught them in the boat a bunch, but
they won't bite lures or bait. They're not. Part of the problem is people call them carp. They're not actually carp. They're not even related to the common carp, but people call them Asian carp. There is a guy out there who's trying to legally change the name to silver fin so they sound more appetizing, but it's to the point now everybody knows them as Asian carp. But the reason you won't catch them on a rod and reel is because they're not bait feeders. They're plankton strainers. They're filter feeders. They suck the water through their gills, and they get the nutrients from the plankton that they strain through their gills.
And that's absolutely horrible for your bait fish and all the other types, and that's why it's so hard on the populations of fish in the area.
How are they when you fillet them? Are they real bony?
Yeah, they are pretty bony. The best way I've had it is I grew up in the Tennessee area, and they've got some problems with them in the areas. But Kentucky is just absolutely riddled with them. So I've had it there, and they call it Kentucky tuna. What they do is they pressure cook it,
Yeah.
and then put it into like a mason jar or whatever. You mix it with mayonnaise or eat it on crackers. It's pretty good. And then you just pull the bone out of that. But they have that can be pretty bony. They have a Y bone like walleye or something like that. But they're white, they're flaky, and since they are plankton strainers, you don't get that murky, muddy taste that you can get in catfish or common carp. If you ever ate one of those, it's absolutely disgusting. But yeah, if you do catch one, for some reason, bash it in the head, throw it in the bank, take it home, do something with it.
Yeah, they really do need to come out of the water.
Yeah, the only way that you're going to control that kind of population of invasive species is commercial fishing. Commercial fishermen can fish anything out, but they have to have a reason to. There has to be a market for it. Or a commercial fisherman isn't going to fish for a fish he can't sell. That's how he puts food on it, or she. I'm sure there are female commercial fishermen, but that's how they put food on their table. So if there's no money in it, there's no reason to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How could you make a market for that, man? That would be life altering in y'all's ecosystem.
There's actually a place that opened up over in Wickliffe, Kentucky, which is about 45 minutes from me, that they're buying it. I think it's like 40 cents a pound. You'd have to have a lot of it to make some money, and I think they're shipping it overseas.
Good thing is there's a lot of it.
That's true.
Well,
you have to have a big boat and something big to.
We're talking like I've seen some of these commercial fishermen that are down there now in these waters that have the invasive species problem, and they were pretty much forced into this market because I heard a guy say they're saying, well, it only sells for 40 cents a pound. He's like, yeah, but the waters I'm in, there's no way to make a living if I don't sell what 80% of my net is now.
Mm-hmm.
So when they cast their nets or their gill nets or whatever, when they pull them in, 80% of their catch now is Asian carp.
Wow.
Yeah, it's they're thick. The biggest deal is not letting them get any further than they are now. But at this point, it's probably something nature is just going to have to work out on its own. I mean, common carp aren't actually from here. Now everybody's used to them. So.
Yeah.
Like the snakeheads in Florida. Everybody was terrified of the snakeheads in Florida when they showed up. Now Florida's all invasive species. The bass still populate.
Yeah.
We got lionfish here. We have ling, and now ling have invaded the California coast. Same kind of deal.
Yeah.
Good
And
morning,
same with the
studios. You guys say good morning to Pusa. There, he just came in.
Good morning.
Hey, what's up,
good
Pusa?
morning, Pusa Studio. And yeah, same thing with the lionfish. I've seen that. I've seen the guys in Florida and Texas out spearing them lionfish, invasive to keep them off the corral. But other thing about them is, aren't the spines poisonous?
Yeah, they are. They're bad too. We haven't experienced it with lionfish, but there's a similar species. My dad got stuck by one a couple years ago, and that ended his weekend. Disappeared. He was laid up for the rest of the weekend. Murder.
Mm.
But it's as easy as don't get stuck.
Right. Well, use a spear or a Hawaiian rig or something. Just keep them away from you.
Yeah, just keep them away from you.
They are good though. I've had them.
Have
really,
you? Man, I want to do it so bad. They're high on my list.
I bought it. I didn't catch it. I don't live on the coast, but
yeah, I hadn't eaten one. I like to eat everything once. I hadn't had one of those yet.
I had it at a. Well, I bought it. I bought some too, but I had a sample of it at a expo show, and expo, show, and it was to beat it, eat it.
Yeah, I'd like to get if I'm going out on the I guess it's outshore fishing or out in the ocean. I want to catch mai. That is what we eat a lot of in this house.
Yeah, those are fun.
Good morning, story of Dory. Precision Angling was saying pike and pickerel are good to eat also.
Yeah, they are if you know how to flay them right, so you don't get all the bones.
And cook them right. Pike can taste like grass. Pickerel do. They can taste like fishy grass.
Tabby Smith, good morning.
Good morning, Tabby Smith. Yeah, studios. I did 18 hours yesterday straight of live streaming.
There's no way I could do 18 hours, man.
You're making me tired just talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm about to go take a nap. I have to go take a nap after this.
We got. I'm kind of curious. We got skipjack down here, and what they got are these tiny bones. They're like hairs. They don't stick you, but it's just like having hair in your food. And they got one on every single scale on their body. I'm gonna try pressure cooking them and see if I can get rid of the bones that way. But I'm curious, is that how the bones are with the pickerel and stuff you guys got up there?
Well, not really. You just need to stay away from the watch that 54 seconds. What is that about?
Let me share this.
Let me mute myself here.
People come in to watch us.
What's that?
Twitter for notifications. Yeah, Pooch, 18 hours was nuts for him. What made you think of doing an 18-hour show? Who challenged you to that?
And why'd you agree to it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I do want to do that.
I was going to do it when I would hit a certain number. And I'm going to pull up a video here. And this is going to be some of the fish we catch up here. This is going to be my brother and my dad fishing, mostly.
I got my nails done.
Very pretty.
So we're going to share screen.
If you agree to things that easy there, Kohl, whip out your checkbook and start writing checks. I'll tell you where to send them.
Oh, no, Grant the sea shown. Here we go, guys. This is my dad and my brother James fishing. Baby walleye.
Pass.
So there is my some fish that my dad was catching. Where would he got the music from?
Couple of nice fish there.
Yeah, you're making me hungry. Getting itchy just looking at that.
Oh.
Stanley, what are you complaining about? You live in Texas. Go fishing.
I know.
It's 5 degrees here, man.
It's negative 23 here, guys.
Jesus.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah, I thought about going after my wife left for work, and I just could not get out of bed.
I'm sorry, Grant, but you would have been up that late anyways.
It's cold enough here. If I could find some open water somewhere, and I would wait. Wouldn't matter getting out of bed. I would wait till the sun's up a little higher anyway.
Yeah.
It's not like summertime where you want to beat the sun. You know, it's negative
Right.
10 degrees in the morning here. You know?
Oh. Trying to wake up myself.
Yeah, I was surprised to see you were on live already.
Yeah?
You actually were early.
Yeah, you can take a break to breathe every now and then.
I do, but I say I'm going to do my morning show every morning by 10 a.m. I'm going to be here live by 10 a.m. That's what time I said I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here.
I tell you what, I personally appreciate your dedication and commitment to that. It's inspiring.
Hi, golden audience. Hey, Greg, can you hold it down for a second?
Gotcha. Yeah, and plus I had to, I was doing my, editing my son's basketball highlight video from last night. And had it all ready to publish this morning and realized I forgot to put an entrance or, basically an entrance to it. It was just highlights, so I had to redo that. Figured I'd upload that. He had his best game of the season last night.
Nice.
Now, I usually don't post highlight videos when the team loses, but since it was his best game of the year, I went ahead and post it.
What was the box score? How'd he do?
You'll have to watch the video.
Yeah.
I was setting you up for that.
Hey, Stanley, you have your own charter there when you go.
I don't. I thought about that. My dad and I have talked about it many times. We have a kind of a fear of it ruining the fun.
Okay. Do you have your own boat, or do you charter someone else's?
No, we got our own. We got a couple of boats between several family members.
So, what's your strategy when you're going out and you're looking for your fishing in the open water? Man, I am tired.
It kind of depends on what mood you're in, you know. I tell you what, the plan is almost always if we get offshore, if that's the direction we're going and that's where we want to go, you go for snapper. Bag out on those guys first and foremost. They're easy, good eating, and it's an easy box to check. And then after that, we're going out after ling, dorado, or mahi-mahi, or you know, if we're able to get way offshore, it's tuna, swordfish, or tilefish. You kind of play with the conditions and what's out there, you know, what time of year it is.
Yeah, what are they setting up on? Are they setting up on reefs? Are they setting up on drop-offs or rock? Or what are you looking for?
Yeah, tilefish and swords, they're out on rocky bottoms and little valleys and edges of cliffs and stuff like that, way offshore. Tile or a snapper hang out around structure. A lot of the stuff we get is around structure. You find anything. And I mean, dorado, we have caught massive dorado, mahi-mahi. If you find a buoy with a rope is all it takes, a pallet floating around offshore, that's a gold mine. It doesn't take much to attract them.
Yeah, and what's a big mahi-mahi?
Oh, a good one, 40, 50 pounds. You get upwards of 48 inches, you're talking a good fish. But you can get them in the 5-6 foot range.
So you're talking, I don't know, we pay what, $20-some a pound here for it. So
yeah,
one fish is worth $1,000.
All right, guys. Let's see. Who was that?
Oh, we missed something?
No. There's a guy in the chat, Crankbait Crisis. He's 8 away from 800, and he's a kid. So the 10 watching now, go check out Crankbait Crisis.
Yeah, you know what? That kid is a pro.
Yeah,
that kid does it right.
Oh yeah,
I've seen his stuff.
Anytime a kid comes in, I go check him out. The future of this sport.
He's not a kid. He's not a kid.
Hawaii. That's where I live in Hawaii.
He's not a kid.
I didn't
No, I
realize
say
he was
that's
a
not
kid
even
till the other
a
day.
fair statement to say he's a kid. He's not a kid. He is a pro who just happens to be kind of young.
Okay.
Right.
Well, that's what I meant. He's younger than me.
Yeah.
He's a youngin.
He is. I'm checking out some of his videos now, and Stanley, you're right. This young man has got it going on.
He's got it on lock.
Oh yeah.
Personality, good thumbnails.
You should see his live stream. That guy live streams as good as the rest of us.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
The only thing
He's on point. He's sitting there talking and he's engaging people and he's doing his whole nine. He's good at what he does.
The only thing I would say to crankbait crisis is, and you're bigger than me, so I'm not an expert. Don't take this the wrong way, but I have learned this from experts, from people who went from nothing to like 5,000 in under a year. Your about section, break that into 3-line paragraphs. That's people scam when they read, so they read 3 lines at a time and go on. And put in like the areas you're fishing or areas maybe that are local around you, so that it shows up in the AI.
Oh.
And I learned that from Pusa Studios. That's not me telling you this. That's expert advice.
Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to try heeding your advice on that one. I probably need to update my about section.
I have to rewrite mine. I've got it broken down into 3 lines and everything. Pusa advised me to put the areas first where it shows up in the AI. So I'm better at making videos, and I can talk a squirrel out of hickory tree. But when I start writing, man, I don't know. My education level shows, I guess.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm so tired, guys. I can't believe how tired I am.
Thanks for the encouragement, Pusa.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Grasshopper. How long did you put that in there for? Did you read the box?
Yeah, it's at 3 minutes in the box.
Okay.
And we microwaved it. It's not spaghetti based, Derek, so we can easily eat with his blanket.
Okay.
Hey, Blue Collar, I couldn't help but actually look at both of you guys, Grant and Blue Collar. Both of you guys got awesome shirts. Where do you guys go get those made?
Blue Collar's got a got a pro staff with Wolfpack Fishing, and Grant's wife made his.
Yeah, got a local shop.
Wolfpack will, if you have a logo or something, you can reach out to Wolfpack and they might use their printer.
Yeah.
I don't know. They did it for me, but I'm signed with them. But I know a couple people they did it for, but I believe they did it for their pro staff first. I don't know if you're not pro staff, but you can talk to Greg at Wolfpack. And
hey, how you doing, Lake Creek Bottoms Outdoors? Yeah, that's the problem. The problem with me doing any pro staff at all is it limit the amount of guests I can have on my show. All of a sudden, you get pro staff to here, here, and here, and then you have no one you can have on your show.
Yeah.
and Blue Collar knows what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Well, when you got a competitor who's in the same market.
Yeah. But okay, I get a pro staff for a clothing place. Then I go get a plastic bait company, so I can't put any more of those on. Then I get one of these hard baits on. You just kind of just take yourself completely out of having no one to bring on the show. But at least what I'm doing, for at least what I'm trying to accomplish here, anyways.
Yeah, Wolfpack is the only one I'm with right now, and They reached out to me back when I first started. They really helped me grow. That's part of the reason I'm bigger on Twitter.
Yeah.
So I will probably stay with them.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. It's a great thing
Oh, no,
for.
yeah, I know.
What I'm saying is for what I'm doing here doesn't make sense for me to do it.
Yeah, I've had other companies reach out to me, and I've pretty much said no.
Yeah.
There's a lot of companies. Then they want to take away your artistic license. Like, oh, your videos have to be approved. I'm like, man, you know how hard it is to upload consistently on my own. Much less wait for somebody to email me back.
Oh, I'd laugh at them.
I did. I was like, yeah, no, thank you.
Man, I never even thought about. I've had conversations with some of those guys, not anything fruitful, and I never even thought about them blowing up a production schedule.
They can, especially if you're like pro staff. If like if you ever do it, just read your contract carefully or the agreement you make, and then make sure you don't give up any artistic license to your channel. But the thing is just let them know, I'll make this video for you that you sponsor. That doesn't mean I'm not going to make videos for other people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or for myself. And no, I will not run everything by you. It's my channel, not yours. The way I look at it is you've got it wrong on who needs to approve what. I have to approve anything you send me to put it on my channel. That's not the other way around.
Yeah, they don't own you, you own them.
Mm-hmm. Has anybody noticed that One Rod, One Reel is back?
One Rod, One Reel?
Yeah, he's been making consistent videos for like a month now.
Wow.
2 a week.
I don't think I've got him.
I don't think I have him either.
I don't think I do, but I am familiar with him. I know that he is a talent.
Definitely. He is already at the top of the algorithm now. He disappeared for a year, and he's at the top of the algorithm again.
Any reason why he went off?
He got married and had a kid, so maybe that had something to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I know, like, the whole Gugon concept was really his.
Oh, yeah?
He was basically the creator of that entire concept, and even the name. But because I know those 4 kids originally, well, they kind of grabbed onto One Rod, One Reel's coattails, let him drag them to the top because he was bigger than all of them at one point.
Mm.
He disappeared for a year, and he's over 1 million subscribers.
Oh, someday I'll be that big. I think at the end of my first year, I'll be at about 5K is what I think I'm going to end up at about roughly.
He lives in Maryland, and he's friends with Extreme Philly Fishing, who lives in this area of Pennsylvania. Maybe I should get out in their areas more often, see if I can grab a hold of one of their coattails.
That's always something that's in the back of your mind when you're out there. We got a couple of guys down here that I've run into, and I didn't have the spine.
Yeah, I didn't run into him back before he had his own channel. A buddy of mine, he used to gather content and have me edit and upload it for him so he could watch it. But he ran into he was out fishing. He ran into First State Fishing.
Mm.
Yeah, didn't and Darren's Northern Life, he just had that same kind of circumstance pop up on his channel, didn't he? He ran into someone.
Did he?
Somebody reposted a video of his or something on Twitter.
Mm.
Yeah, retweeted it or something.
Yeah.
He's from the same area as Aaron from Uncut Angling. I wish that guy would upload more. He's great.
Oh, right now, Darren's Northern Life is in England.
Yeah.
Who would he run into in England?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to wrap my head around.
Was
I'd
it
have to go back and look.
TA Fishing? Totally Awesome Fishing? I think they're out of England.
Yeah, I'd like to do some collaborations, but I can't find anybody within an hour or two so far.
I said I'd come down there and collab with you.
Right. I'm just saying somebody close that that would be easy to do.
Like just wake up on a Saturday and hey, let's go do something.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know if you've ever heard of 3-pound crappie. That channel. Anybody?
No, but I'll check them out now.
They're about an hour north of me, and I've tried to reach out to them, and they want to charge me more like a guide service.
How big of a channel is that one?
Good morning. They've got less than 5K.
I'm adding that to my repertoire, man. Be like, hey, you want to go collab? Let's go do some fishing, man. $50.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Here's your ability.
That's a good idea. I'm thinking Ken's fishing, and I'm thinking Ken's vlogs, and I'm thinking Brandon from Cycle Ghost Track is fishing.
Hey, you know what? I'm curious. I can't see the chat right now, but I want you guys let me know down in the chat. How much do I need to charge you to go fishing with you?
Oh,
what's the going rate?
I know what guides charge. Guys are going to charge you by the 3 hour, 6 hour, or full day, and it's going to be between 3 hours is about $250 up here, anyways.
Dinner and a case of beer. Oh, there you
go. Is that somebody made an offer of dinner and a case of beer?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ken's Vlogs, good morning. R Series, good morning. Lake Creek Bottoms Outdoors, good morning.
I don't know. They must not got it yet because is the chat moving? Is my stuff froze?
I haven't seen it move recently.
What was the last fishing topic we were on?
Oh, we got off topic again. I try keeping us on topic, but
yeah, we were just talking about other channels.
Hey, that's they're fishing channels. So at least we were there on that.
Hey, let's do this here. Let's go this way. I'll play a commercial for me and segue back into the fishing.
The story of Dory says, "I'm so bad at fishing, you would pay me not to go with you."
What are you doing, Cole?
Playing my commercial. I have a couple short commercials I play. It kind of gets us refocused back. Okay, let's go back into let's move back into our topics here, guys. So yeah, right now we're looking at ways to grow, not just grow our channels. We need to grow into the right areas. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can go find 1,000 channels to subscribe to. I'm gonna say that up here, but if they aren't the right type of channels, it doesn't do you any good.
Yeah, it's not a numbers thing. I don't care about the numbers. We got like this whole group of people. We all kind of see a lot of the same people, and these guys are they're engaged. They're interesting people. All the people you got down in the chat and all the people that we're always consistently seeing in the chats of all these live streams. These are really good people. This is a close-knit community. I think that's more important than the numbers.
Yeah, definitely. I have the same type of following on Twitter too.
I mean, this community is absolutely awesome. Don't get me wrong, but in order to keep growing the channel and get it to be a larger channel, there's got to be other communities like this out there that we can kind of integrate them together to make them bigger.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are confusing sharing with stealing. Like, I'm not here to steal your subscribers or steal your support. I'm just here to share my creativity with some people too.
Oh, what I don't like is when people are stealing my show ideas. It's like someone wanting to have a hot seat and calling it the hot seat.
Yeah, well, you're not the first person I've heard called the hot seat. So.
I know, but
yeah, I mean that's just like Pusha. I've seen people stealing per se the wheel of shout outs, stuff like that.
Right.
Good
It
morning,
would be
MI Outdoors.
copyright, something like that, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, Ken's Vlogs is going to go to Grayling. Okay, I'll go up there and fish with you in Grayling. But you have to come fish with me over here.
For $50.
For $50.
Dinner and beer.
Hey, Stanley, what part of Texas would I be going to if I went down there to fish with you?
Anywhere in the Padre Island. Anywhere in Padre Island. We got a big barrier island along the coast on the Gulf of Mexico, and Padre Island is basically the southern half of our coast. And the farther south you go, the prettier it gets, man. So, and if you're ever in the area, I am requiring you to let me know because I want to get out there with you.
Oh, writing us to let you know.
If I ever was in the area, it would be to go. You're the person I know over there, so
I appreciate
and
that.
You just said you had a boat. You know.
Are you anywhere close to San Antonio or no?
Yeah, we're about. I live a little over, probably about an hour and a half away from San Antonio.
Hey, the Moser boy, where are you going at in Michigan? Let me know.
What would be the nearest airport? Houston?
No, I don't do Houston. I'd say Corpus Christi. Corpus Christi or San Antonio.
Are you familiar with A&J Outdoors?
Oh yeah. I've been. You will see me doing something with that guy. I don't even know if he wants to. I'm going to make him.
There are a lot of the bigger YouTubers in this niche that are local out of Texas, and you haven't run into any of them or seen any events near them there, Stanley? Yeah,
I have a couple of them, and I ran into them early on when we were like, you know how it is when you first start, you're kind of shy and you don't want to hold the camera in your face and stuff. And I ran into a couple of those guys one day, and I just didn't have the spine to say anything. I'll get them next time.
Yeah.
We're always
that
in spots.
Thing. It's not only just that, but like I've noticed myself if there are people, especially people that I don't know, but if there are people around when I go fishing and filming, like I'm trying to work my way out of it, but I still feel stupid and ridiculous a lot of times talking to a little box.
Yeah, I hate that.
You know?
I'm the same way. I make fun of myself. I make fun of myself on camera sitting there, like I'm so embarrassed to be walking around with this camera in my face.
And you get a lot of that. What'd you say? Recording.
Yeah,
editing that out,
And not to mention, if you're on your own, another thing that people who haven't done it maybe don't quite realize. But if you're fishing and you're doing a channel, then you're sitting there fishing and you're filming yourself, and you just look ridiculous with all this stuff in your arms trying to make it all work.
Yeah. You know how many times I've been asked, "What's that on your chest?"
Yeah.
Really? In 2019, you don't recognize this?
Mm-hmm.
There are a billion people on YouTube. Surely you've seen a GoPro before,
Well, see, and I'm antiquated. I do everything with my cell phone, so I'm that goober that's with his cell phone recording himself.
That reminds me of. You remember when Nokia was a thing? Or Nextel was a thing. They had to chirp people walking around like they were on a walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear your conversation, buddy.
I tell you what, guys, my apologies. I've got a couple of things I got to take care of here. I got to, so I'm going to have to head out and get my day going. I want to thank you guys very much for having me here today. It's always wonderful to be around you guys. Grant, Blue Collar, Kohl, very much appreciate you guys.
You're welcome, Stanley.
Have a good day, man.
Have a good one, Stanley. Good talking to you, bud.
Sorry, not much
talking, guys.
So
good luck with that weather.
Yeah, thanks. Maybe on my way to Texas before you know it.
Yeah, me too. I might be down there next week.
Yes, sir. You guys are always welcome here.
All right, Stanley. Have a good day, man.
Good morning, Sean Smith. Nicholas Outdoors.
Hey, Grant, can you do a roll call?
Yeah, let me refresh. That way it's not showing people that aren't still in here. Showing we got 11 watching. Ken's Vlogs, Kohl Outdoors, Lake Creek Bottoms Outdoors, MI Outdoors, Nicholas Pouliot Outdoors, R Series, Sean Smith, That Mosier Boy, and The Story of Dory. Looks like we had a few people left that didn't say goodbye.
It says we have 12 viewers.
Somebody hadn't commented lately.
Mm.
I just got a live update that Grant uploaded.
Yep, I did that too.
And I got my caption highlighted so you can actually read it now.
Mm.
I've got one scheduled to go Tuesday that I uploaded yesterday, and I'm editing out like a 2018 thing. And then I've got a live show tomorrow to get through. So I'm trying to get some content up.
Yeah, I'm kind of eating something to eat and trying to eat something now. I didn't eat very much yesterday either.
Yeah, do breakfast time. I'll be back.
Yeah, I don't know that I'll get up and go tomorrow. My wife's wanting to go out tonight for basically a DJ at the casino to dance. Mm. And that usually doesn't get over till 1 a.m. So
my 3-year-old niece is spending the night with us tonight, so she'll be here soon. So my sister-in-law can go to dance with some Spanish singer that's going to do a concert.
Hey, Grant, we have Bass Camel here tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be up.
He's gonna try to He's gonna try to pick us up as pro staff. Don't do it.
So
I'm good.
If you're on a pro staff, you can only be on one pro staff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, not necessarily, but like he's an apparel guy, so he's pretty persnickety about you being on another apparel guy.
Well, so a lot of times when I've seen it, I mean, this is just say like on Facebook or something. Somebody wants you to be on their pro staff. All they do is give you like a 20% discount on their apparel.
Yeah. Did you hear Infantry Outdoors talking about it?
No, I didn't. I missed that.
I get a little more support than that, but yeah, I mean, that's ideally the gist of it. Also, you know, I get things to give away and contests to run from them. And can't go into great detail. I can't tell you everything.
Right. I mean, to me, if I'm going to be exclusive to them and still have to pay for their product, you know, I mean, I guess if they're giving me free stuff, that's one thing. But if I'm just getting a discount,
yeah, just read your contract. Like, I don't have anything in the deal I signed that says I can't go somewhere else.
Oh, Michigan Outdoors 3 from 65.
I don't. He just commented a few minutes ago, said he's not Michigan Outdoors. He's MI Outdoors because his name is Mike, and I just created my first letter and second letter in my name.
Yes, the real Canadian. This is just my morning show here.
All right, MI Outdoors, checking you out, 62. Okay, you're a younger gentleman as well, so there you go. You're one more.
What's up, man?
I got you too there, Mike.
I've had you, Mike. But you get some Michigan outdoors everywhere, though.
I don't know.
The Adventures.
2 months ago. 2
I'll
months
leave you a
ago.
comment.
If you're looking to grow in my outdoors, you do need to upload a little more. Your last upload was 2 months ago. Consistency is a thing.
Oh yeah. I mean, I didn't want to get out of bed this morning to come do this 10 a.m. show, but I say I'm going to be here. You have to be here.
Yep.
Hey, can you guys even read that stuff going across the bottom? Does it look good?
Oh yeah, yeah, it's nice,
Okay.
big on
And
the.
once it gets over to the left, because our screen's blocking it
Yeah.
here on the right.
Martina Marie, good morning.
Good morning, Martina Marie, on the scene.
Did somebody really make their channel name Butt Plug?
Yeah.
So,
I was waiting for it to be a troll, and I was about to dismiss him.
Real Canadian Lunker Hunter, good morning.
Hey, if you're new here, make sure you guys are hitting my red button underneath my name. And if you do that, if something awesome happens, a bass will catch a bait. It will catch a lure.
I don't know. It might be. There's no content and 1 subscriber.
Yeah. Don't make fun of me.
You chose the name, buddy. Fair game. You know.
Jeremy Fryer, good morning.
Good morning, Jeremy.
Morning, Jeremy.
I'm getting a little bit of energy back. I'll be right back, guys.
Not a troll. What kind of content are you planning on creating there, BP? Yeah, it'd be. I'm interested to know, like, we're talking about gaining support. How many people that actually watch YouTube but don't subscribe just because, I'm not familiar with your channel's numbers as far as watch time or views or anything like that. But, I've got several videos, a handful of videos with over 1,000 views. I had a crappie fishing video, just hit 3,000 views. I don't got to figure out what you have to do to get people to subscribe.
Yeah, that is definitely the case, though. I think. I mean, I know before I started like uploading my own, I would just watch YouTube. I wouldn't subscribe to anybody. I just watch whatever I searched in the search bar.
Hey, butt plug, I just hit your channel up. We'll see where it goes. I can always just undo this if I need to. Just make sure you hit mine.
And mine too, because Kohl made it a competition yesterday.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Right
Grant.
here, right here, right here, right here, right here.
Hey, Grant. What we need to do next Friday, we gotta make a plan on doing this. Fluke Master goes live at 7:30. At 6:30, I want everyone in our community come to my chat, and we're gonna raid Fluke Master.
PM.
He may not notice. He's actually a pretty slow leader. Reader. Yeah, he's horribly dyslexic.
Yeah, but if we flood it with like 100 different nuns saying raid, see what happens. If we do it almost at the same time, it will just flood the whole entire chat.
Maybe. He's pretty old school too, guys.
Yeah.
Bouncer Slab's planning on making a viral video.
Yeah, he was trying to make his baby bouncer viral.
I don't think you can plan on making a viral video, right? Your video either goes viral or it doesn't,
Anybody see that? I forget what it was now, but it was like a guy standing on the side of the road in a cornfield that went viral.
Mm.
It was back. It's probably been a year ago.
I know since YouTube has changed its rules or moved the goalposts or whatever, you realize the last YouTube video, and to me, a YouTube video is a YouTuber, an amateur that went viral or that landed on YouTube's homepage was Charlie Bit My Finger. It was what, a decade ago?
Wow.
Now everything on the homepage is late night TV, music videos, people who aren't YouTubers. YouTubers never land on the homepage now.
They've got TV shows, but they just have a YouTube channel.
YouTube's trying to become Netflix.
Psycho Ghost Trackers thinks we should be switching over to Twitch.
Isn't Twitch a gaming thing, though? I don't game.
Yeah. Well, I think it's to be a partner there, all you need is to have 90 people on your stream once.
Yeah. I've never had 90 people in my
probably
stream.
More correct to say everyone wishes to make a viral video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back, my family garden.
Depends on how viral it goes too. The last outdoor channel or even a fishing related channel I knew that made a viral video that made him blow up was D Almighty. He found that gun in the river that went viral, and now he's at like 6 million subscribers.
Yeah, he just hit 1 million not that long ago.
Right.
Because I remember watching that because he was crying. Did he hit 1 million and all that?
Yeah, and he gained like 5 million more in a year.
Wow.
He had all them finding a gun in the river and finding iPhones and all that.
Now he's so big that he's got guys like Deer Meat for Dinner and the Goo Gun Squad and several other people calling him to come help them grow.
Right. Yeah, I used to watch him, but that was before I really got into it, supporting people.
Well, we were talking about a while ago about, being able to go up and say hi to people or whatever. His buddy Jigging with Jordan's over 1 million subscribers now. And the reason he's famous is because he ran into Jake D. Almighty on the river one day. Because his most watched videos or his most viewed videos, most clicked videos are any challenge that he did with D. Almighty because 6 million.
Right. Yeah, I agree, Logan. Logan's saying find something that not many people have made videos on, but something people are searching. I think my Tacticam 5.0 review at the time, there wasn't anybody, when I made it, there wasn't anybody else that had made a full review video, and that video is over 1K views now.
Now there are just so many people on here and so many people doing this.
Right.
What are people searching that not a lot of people have made videos on?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I totally agree with you guys. Oh, man. I put a hole in my fridge.
Because even if you put something really specific into the search bar, especially in this niche, largemouth bass fishing, Texas on a green pumpkin Cinco, 500, 700, 1,000 results.
Right. The videos with the most views is what's going to show up unless you go in and make it, the last day or the last week.
And anything in any keyword that triggers the most responses, that's what's going to show up in the AI. So you can look for something incredibly specific, but that might not be, even if there's a video titled exactly what you typed into the search bar, that might not be the first 5 videos that show up.
Right. That Mosier boy says Lojo is one that is watched around our home. Lojo
Fishing? I know him. I know of him. I don't know him.
I know, I'm being so quiet today.
Yeah, well, you're probably tired.
Well,
we talked about our favorite fish to eat. What is everybody's favorite fish to catch?
My favorite to catch by far is a smallmouth bass. They never give up.
Yeah, pound for pound, nothing fights like a smallmouth.
Yeah, mine would. I'm really all I do around here is bass and crappie and bluegill. My catfishing buddy moved, but I mean, if I have to pick, I'd say crappie. And I'd love to get on some of them 8-pound smallmouths that Kohl talks about.
Well, come up here.
Those are few and far between. 8 mile. I mean, the world record is like what, 12?
Well, I know a fight where you can get them, and then they're not the most. There's a lot bigger ones in there than that too. That like, you just gotta go to you go to Hubbard Lake up here, and it's one of the best smallmouth lakes in the country, probably in the world. And then I'll take them out, and we'll go out in Lake Huron, and I'll find them a school of big bass like that, at least 4-pound smallies.
I can say most definitely the best smallmouth bass lake in the world is the lake I grew up on, and only because the world record came out of that lake. So,
I thought that was beaten out west.
not the smallmouth record. The largemouth record was beaten, but he foul hooked it, so it doesn't count.
1 second here.
The smallmouth record is held since 1950 something.
Where was that at?
Del Hollow Lake on the Kentucky side.
Yeah, 1 second.
Barely on the Kentucky side.
Michigan's state record's 10 pounds. That was caught this last year for smallmouth.
And Del Hollow produced again on the Tennessee side. It's also the number 2 a few years after that. So 1 and 2 largest smallmouth ever caught came out of Del Hollow Lake.
Nice. That Mosier boy, yeah, we need to do that. We've been talking about doing a one-on-one fishing challenge on live stream.
Oh, we were planning on doing that. We're going to do a walleye tournament. WTF Mike versus me and Brandon versus Darren's Northern Life.
Yeah. I got Hayes. A guy named Hayes caught the smallmouth world record in July 9th, 1955. Del Hollow Reservoir.
Yeah, I've not caught but a handful of smallmouths over at Kentucky Lake, and I haven't fished there. And I think the last time I bought a Kentucky license, I was 34, so it's been almost 6 years since I've bought a Kentucky license.
I wish they'd make a national fishing license. That's what I wish they'd do.
I agree.
You buy a national license, you can fish anywhere in the country.
That'd be cool.
Because it gets expensive going around buying different licenses here, and here.
Well, Kentucky used to be $30 for out of state. It went up to $50.
11 pounds, 15 ounces is the world record, by the way. David Hayes, Del Hollow Reservoir. It says Tennessee on here.
Oh, you have merch yet? Seriously? Yes, of course I have merch, Logan. 1 second, Logan. Let me show you my merch.
Give me a minute, guys. I got to talk to a guy about a dog.
Okay, have fun.
Yeah, that Mosier boy, definitely. We'll get it done.
Hey, Logan, here you go. Here's my merch. Here you go, Logan. Here's a link to my merch, and I'm gonna play a commercial for my merch.
Well, happy birthday tomorrow, that Mosier boy.
Happy birthday tomorrow, Mosier. And I'm gonna play a commercial real fast for my merchandise, since Obviously, Logan hasn't seen it yet. Okay, Logan. That's okay, Logan. I'm not. Thanks for saying something. I haven't advertised it yet today. I appreciate you pointing it out that I haven't been advertising. And Logan's one of my best supporters in here. He has donated to the show twice in the last 2 weeks. It's absolutely awesome.
No problem.
Nice.
I have the headphones connected.
Oh, yeah, your headphones connected?
I think he was talking to somebody else.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'll see you, Moser boy. Have a happy birthday.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to be wrapping this up. So,
Okay.
12 o'clock, I'll be off here.
Yeah, 12 o'clock you will be off of here. And I'm going to go poke my
11:30. Never mind. I'm looking at the right time now. 11:30, like 9 minutes.
like 6 minutes.
Okay, I got 9 on my computer.
Oh.
I got 3 different clocks in this kitchen, and they all say a different time.
Man. That's almost like my uncle, though, when his kids are growing up in Indiana. The time zone runs right straight down the middle of the city. So the kids would go to school in Central Time, but they lived in Eastern Time.
That'd be rough.
Could you imagine trying to figure that out?
My brother is a lock operator at Watts Bar, and he lives in Central Time, but he works in Eastern Time. So he actually has to so where he lives is an hour behind. So he's got to be at work at 6 in the morning, which is 5 in the morning his time. So he actually has to get up at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't live somewhere that close to a time zone. Something like that would mess me up.
You're just barely in Central Time.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're at in Indiana. I thought some places in Indiana they didn't change time, like when we set our clocks forward and
that really messed you up. Can you imagine that?
I didn't think they changed time some places.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so tired.
Did you have to get up and go to work this morning or no?
No. I called that off days ago. I knew I was going to do the 18 hours, and I planned it out. That's the advantage of being your own boss. You can just call stuff off.
Right.
Oh. It's been a slow morning today, hasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know where everybody's at.
I think I kept them all up too late last night. We had 18 people in at the very end.
Right.
What time did you finally get off?
3 a.m.
Yeah, no thank you.
Yeah, it was 2 a.m. my time.
Why?
Now there's like 10 people live right now.
Yeah, that's another thing that hurts too.
Who's live?
Like 10 other people.
I think Passion's live right now. So
yeah, I think that's part of the problem on the weekend. It's just got so much competition. I hate having guests on the weekend, so that's when the only time they wanted to meet. So
yeah, I got you. Well, they all got jobs, probably, you know.
Yeah.
I have guests tomorrow. I'll be doing my second live. Y'all swing in. Ask some questions.
What time?
9 p.m.
9 p.m. Hey, I'm Grant. Yeah, the Monster Hunter's going to be there. He's here on the 30th, so he's here a couple days later.
Yep.
Wednesday. Yeah, I'll be at work, but I should be able to stop in.
Cool. Appreciate it.
I'll stop in and say hi.
Yeah, I've got your bell on.
Who's Bell?
I've got yours for sure. I've got blue. I just make sure I had blue collar fishing.
Oh.
Cool. Appreciate that.
Hey, I need to go pull up Grant in my competition and see what's going on over here. See if I'm winning still.
Don't get your feelings hurt now.
I won't.
Now, I thought I might get quite a few from Jag's shout out yesterday, but so far I've only gotten one.
Hey, Grant. Oh, yeah. Oh, yep. 3 on me right now. Yeah, 11:58. I'm at 11:55. You know what? I was at 11:58 at some point yesterday, so we were tied, exactly tied.
Yeah, my screen's showing 11:63.
I'm looking at Social Blade right now.
Yeah.
They tend to be up to the minute usually. How much is your screen saying for me? Oh, how many am I getting per month? About 275 to 300.
All right, guys. I'm gonna call it a day.
Okay, have a good day, Blue Collar Fishing. Thanks for coming, man.
Yeah.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Grant, Cole, y'all have a good day, bud.
You too.
Everybody in the chat, have a good one.
I see 11:55 for you. B&O Outdoors, what's up?
What's up, BNO?
If he runs it, he's got to hit like 4 of these.
But by the end of the day, I'll be at 1,200.
By the end of the day, sweet.
Yes, I'll be at 1,200. I'm gonna go work on getting my numbers up today.
My family garden, it took me like over 2 years to get my first 100, and I've gotten my next 1,000 within 4 months. At one time, I had 98 subscribers and 99 videos.
And then he met me, and then the rest was history.
That's right. Doing good, B&O. Trying to wake up. Kohl kept me up till 2 o'clock this morning doing his 18-hour live stream. You catching anything in your traps?
Hope he did. He's gonna send me a box for free.
Sweet.
I don't know if I'm gonna get it for free or not.
I'd like to have a red fox mounted. But I don't know. There's been a few times I could have gotten one, from somebody, but I like to have stuff that I've actually shot or killed.
Well, me and B&O Outdoors are going trapping next year. How about you come up and we'll do duck hunting and trapping in the same week?
Man, eventually I'll be able to, but right now since I'm so new at my job, I only get 1 week vacation.
Oh,
and I've been using those for my son's basketball games, just 1 day at a time. But once I get on day shift, I'll be Monday through Friday, and I'll get off at 3:30 on Friday. I could drive after work, get there Friday night, and then like holiday weekends, when the holiday's on a Monday, I could spend the weekend somewhere and then drive home Monday night or something.
hey, B&O Outdoors, we'll hook myself up when you come up here trapping next year.
Man, I haven't had a good dove hunt in years.
You know, dove's actually illegal to hunt in Michigan.
Illegal.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
State bird or something?
No, state birds are robin.
Huh. Flavor Savers. Good morning.
And Flavor Savers, how you doing?
Reno said he got a couple muskrats. We've got a muskrat at the plant in between pond 1 and 2. They burrowed in the levee, and the levee's starting to cave in a spot.
Oh, yeah, they're not good. Oh, what did, yeah, I think some songbirds in Michigan. Doves.
Fat wood pigeons. Huh. Might want to try eating a fat wood pigeon. I think my family garden does flowers also. I just had some common milkweed sent to me, some seeds sent to me from a guy off of a Facebook group. I'm going to be planting a bunch of milkweed seeds for the butterflies this year.
Hey, BNO, what are you running for your traps for muskrat? Are you running cage traps, or are you running actual 110s, or are you running footholds?
Flavor Savers says, what do you guys use to stream at the same time from different locations?
Oh, using Google Hangouts.
60 more for 1K.
Awesome. They're gonna make it into something else, so it's still gonna be around. It's just gonna have to relearn the whole system. And that's just a rumor. You still there, Grant?
Yeah, there's a lot of YouTube rumors.
Yeah, but I've read something where they say Hangouts is going away, but they're kind of taking 2 Google platforms, making them into one. And you can use that as a platform on here, too. My family garden is only 669 from 1K. Not far to go.
You'll get there.
Man, it's been slow this morning.
Yeah, it has. Where's everybody at?
Oh, we're at Passion for Hunting and Fishing.
He was only showing 3 a few minutes ago.
Who else is live?
The usuals. I hate to say it because I don't want somebody to leave.
Yeah. Oh, let me just look.
Passion's done.
Hey, Passion sending his people over here.
He was cutting hair in the barber shop. I guess he's really trying to get his
watch hours.
Watch hours. Yeah, Google Hangouts is what we use to get people together on panel. It's if you go through to create a live stream, there's a custom box and a Google Hangouts box.
I know who we're going to go raid at the end of this. Hey, I know exactly who we're going to raid at the end of this, guys. Hey Grant, would you have? Would you? I think we're gonna end this a little early today.
Okay. My Family Garden is saying, do you do international panelists?
Yes, we can do that easily.
Yeah, all we need your Gmail address.
I'm sorry, Cheesemore. I got someone else in mind right now. A great support channel that will help all of us grow if you get to know them better. They currently have 18 people on there, so we need every single person to go over there and put this in there if it's not one or two. This is a excellent excellent chance for you to grow. If you guys don't know who this is, we're gonna go to Fire Kicks Nation. We're gonna go to Fire Nation. You guys know Fire Nation?
But
So here we go. We're gonna go invade Fire Nation, and we're gonna use hashtag Kohl Raiders. We're gonna go get hashtag. We're gonna go get Fire Nation using hashtag Kohl Nation.
Kohl Nation or Kohl Raiders?
Kohl Raiders. Use Kohl Raiders, guys. Jeez, Mom, make sure you're using hashtag Kohl Raiders.
you can, it's not like, I'm not saying that you got to upload every day. I'm just saying upload when you can, because that shows your supporters that you're actually trying to get content out to them. You're trying your best to entertain them. That's showing them that you're,